Okay, this should be working right now. Let's check. Uh, okay, this should be fine. Should be able to catch me raging against this game. The game takes a long time to load all the profiles. Just got to close the curtains, otherwise I can't see where I'm going.
See you later. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Each time I start again, I have to add the other ghost race again, because starting at the second position on the grid is the best, is the quickest.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Shit. Oh, this isn't that bad.
Speed max out.
This should still be a sub 40 lap.
Speed max out.
But I'm going too slow for this jump here.
Cool.
No? Definitely not flawless, but
Good speed. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man. Excellent. Well done. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. You got it. Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
and I wish there was just a restart button so I could just restart the race, but there isn't. There's only an abort race button which brings you back to the main menu. So that makes it even more frustrating to keep having to add this profile to the race.
Oh no.
Fucking That was a too slow start. The only consolation I have is that there is little to no RNG, so it's not like at least I am making the mistakes instead of just being screwed by the game in most cases.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
This is good.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Cool. Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
That's not that bad,
Right on.
as long as we still make this jump.
You got it.
Nice 32 seconds.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Good speed.
I'd say those were about 3 flawless
You got it.
laps. Just 4 more to go.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! That's what I hate most about this game. And that as well. That was too slow.
See you later.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
This is good.
Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
That was different, but worked out okay.
Speed max out.
No, I didn't.
See ya.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Well
All
done.
right.
That's how you really want it to go. That was way below the 40 seconds. Fuck! And I broke that chain, so which meant I'd have to go way slower through the biggest portion of the track. So let's not do that.
All right. Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Eh. If I make the jump, it's not that bad.
Excellent.
Nice.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Good speed.
Yeah.
This is a good lap.
Right on, man. Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
This is a really good lap until that point.
Speed max out. Well done.
I think that's actually a new world record for best lap, so that's
Speed max
something
out.
nice.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Cool. Right on, man. Excellent.
If I fuck this up now, I will be really pissed off.
Speed max out.
Fuck! Shit. Yeah, see, this lap was 110 milliseconds quicker than the previous best lap for me, and this is what I am trying to set. But it's going to be much lower than this because these all weren't flawless. Usually I fail to jump at least 2-3 times, so. And by that jump I mean the one across the finish line here directly to the left, instead of taking the corner, which I do take in the first lap, which is why the first lap is so much longer.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
I try to avoid that bump, but it happens sometimes. It's not that bad for the time.
You got it.
Really good solid sub 40 seconds lap
Speed max out.
for the first lap.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Those these jumps are really precise. They're really hard to get.
Right on, man.
And like I said before, I keep adding the ghost profile from one of my other races to fill up the first spot on the grid, because the second spot is always the quickest, at least for this track.
Speed max out. Excellent.
Yeah.
Speed max out. You got it.
Yahoo!
Fucking hell. That's the second time I did that mistake.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
And I slow down before I hit the golden strips there to be able to speed up again for this big chain. For the people who are wondering why I'm slowing down. This is good.
Well done.
Nice.
Speed max out. Good speed. Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man. You got it.
That was close. Maybe a bit too close.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Cool. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
This is a really good lap.
Right on, man. Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Speed max out.
No. Okay, saved it.
Speed max
I
out.
hope. Yep.
Speed max out.
Still doing good.
Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out.
No, fuck! Fuck.
Oh my.
Hey. So close, yet so far away. Those were 6 or 5, I already forgot. Really good laps. This is a terrible start.
See you later.
And I also try to hit that ramp there, so it slows me down enough so I can boost up again.
Speed max out.
This is a good first lap again. That was a bad jump.
You got it.
But still way below the 40-second mark, so that's really good. I think my quickest first lap has been 39.61.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
This is going to be a very good lap as well. Except for that bump.
Speed max out. Right on, man. Well done.
That's my another world record for best lap at least. Well, not another because it beats the one I did just 10 minutes ago. But
Speed max out.
shit.
Speed max out.
Fuck. But at least that lap time is going down, so that means I'm getting more consistent at it, I hope. And I haven't failed to jump in a while neither, so it does show some promise.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
All right.
I wouldn't have made the jump because I hit the wall there, which slowed me down to below 1100 miles per hour, which means you can't. Well, you can go through a little hole to the right of the wall, but it's always slower than going over it. So you might as well reset.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Ooh, those were all really close encounters of the wall kind.
Speed max out.
But this is a good first lap. Jump right over, land on the golden strip, boost, and boost again.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Bad bump.
Speed max out. Right on, man. Well done. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck.
See ya.
As you can tell, this game is very heavy for the
Max out.
spacebar usage, even more so than a casual World of Warcraft player
Speed max out.
who mashes it their spacebar every 2 seconds. I have to mash it every second, pretty much. Shift as well. Mashing the shift button doesn't make me decelerate, which normally without using the shift button, which is the boost button, you will decelerate very quickly, and by bashing it at every opportunity I get, it doesn't slow me down. This is way too slow. I might as well show that off. Like, I'm going to just not press the bash the shift button this time.
Oh my.
Well, I might not do that either. And you can tell how much I will get behind the other ghost profile just because I wasn't mashing the shift button. Yeah, so it's a lot slower than mashing it, but back to normal running. I just want something to not get frustrated by, but alas. I'm not sure if this will mean a slower time, but we'll see.
Excellent. Well done. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
That was a really bad timing on that jump, but a really good lap, so who cares?
Speed max out.
Sometimes getting a bad jump just means you went way too fast before it,
Max out.
which is of course not something that terrible. This is pretty terrible though. Yep. That wasn't going to work.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Well done. You got it. Speed max out. Well done. Speed max out.
Fuck!
Speed max out.
So I missed that jump there, which made me... Well, I didn't miss it. You could see I pressed it, but it just didn't... It was probably too far away from the floor to register as a jump. This game has a sort of double jump feature, but it doesn't activate until you're close enough to the floor to jump again. And that isn't on the floor since you're in a hover bike thing, but it's like slightly above it, but you can't tell when you can or can't use it. Especially on these angled surfaces, it's really hard to tell when you can't and can jump. That was really good. Good lap as well.
Excellent.
Good landing on that strip.
Well done. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man. Well done. Speed max out. Excellent.
All right.
Speed max out.
Bad bump.
Speed max out. You got it. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Good speed.
So now I was going slow and I could make that jump much better than usually. And my time actually improved because I went slower, which is weird, but there you have it, the proof.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! Fuck! Still had to do 2 laps, but that was going really well. Let's check past lap for this again. It is now 31 seconds and 46 milliseconds. So I might have to alter my flawless one to be only sub 32 second laps. But I still haven't reached only sub 33 second laps, so maybe another day.
See you later. Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck. That's what happens when your jump doesn't register, or you're just too far above the surface for it to double jump. You just hit the angled slope and you lose a lot of speed.
See you later.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Nice.
Well done.
That was really good. That's definitely a new record for my first lap. 39:24.
Speed max out.
Now all I have to do is do 6 perfect laps.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man. Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck. Excuse me. Had to clear my throat there. Ugh. We're at the sighing stage, where random shits will just start happening and all you can do is sigh at it.
See ya.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck. I'm gonna go take a piss. Okay, let's continue this horrible grind. And the terrible thing is I'm still not going to get it today or ever.
See ya later.
Fuck! I shouldn't have gotten up.
See ya.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Excellent.
Nice.
Cool.
39.25.
Speed max out. Well done.
Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! I wasn't paying attention there. I hit the other starting position grid thingy instead of the one I was supposed to hit.
All
Oh, that wasn't that bad. I mean, it's still sub to it. Fuck! Each time I say it wasn't that bad, something bad happens. So there I turned too tightly, which just makes you drop below the map. And then you will be reset on the last known position on the map, which is before the finish line. So you will have to go back around 10 seconds into your last lap, and then you can't make the jump again because you're not going fast enough. So it's like the worst case scenario of any way that jump can go wrong. And since I'm doing flawless runs, I don't want anything to go even remotely wrong. This is good. This is how it's supposed to look. Do a wide corner, land on the boost strip on the other side, immediately boost again and gain speed. And then we do it all over again. We attempt to do it 7 times while going as fast as possible on this huge part of the track. That was a bit of a bad bump, but not too terrible.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck!
Speed
Yeah.
max out.
See ya.
Oh, that was really good.
Speed max out.
I slowed down the perfect amount to be able to speed up again, and I was going much faster before I hit that.
Speed max out.
This is also going really fast. This should be a new... No.
Yes.
It could have been a new first lap record, but it wasn't. And you could hear that I dropped off the golden strip for like a millisecond. That's not that terrible because it just gives you another increase in acceleration for the next time you hit a speed boost. And a speed boost are these golden strips. If you do not know, that was way too slow. I need to go above 350 miles per hour in that straight part, preferably. And I have these kind of benchmarks for most of the track. Which is why you'll keep see me looking at the speedometer on the left side of the screen to check how fast I'm going. This is really good.
Speed max out. Excellent.
And to make this jump, I prefer to go above 1100 miles per hour. That was a really good first lap, actually. But like usual, it's all about getting 7 good laps, not 2 or 3.
Speed max out.
This one is... fuck. This one is fuck. Uh-oh. And this time I was going way too fast. Sometimes this game just uses a slope as some kind of physical bump to boost your speed, and sometimes that's great, but usually it isn't because you're not prepared for it, and you just end up falling off the map or not being able to make a jump. I wasn't sure where it happened. I probably here when bouncing off that wall it gave me too much speed. And so that corner is a bit difficult because I can't really hold down the left button. I have to tap it, otherwise your speed decreases rapidly. But tapping the button still has some sort of drift to it. Fuck! Why can't I even do the first lap correctly anymore? I feel like I'm doing worse and worse every time I reset. Which is not true because my times went down.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Excellent.
That lap was too slow.
Excellent.
But I'm just going to continue to practice the subsequent laps.
Speed max out.
Oh, but each lap is the same. True. Except for the first lap.
Speed max out. Excellent.
And now I can reset. Like I said, I keep adding this guy to make sure that the first position on the grid is filled, because the second position is the quickest. Because you can boost slightly longer than on the first position. But you do not lose that much in terms of
Speed max out.
extra track you have to cover.
Speed max out.
Fuck! I'm going to turn on the sound, by the way. The music, that is. Because the soundtrack of this game is really good. Might prevent me from rage quitting.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Nice.
Well done. Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out. Well done.
Shit.
Speed max out.
Well, okay. This might be quick enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Well done.
All right.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck, how did I lose so much speed? Something happened there, but I'm not sure what it was. I must have hit one of the angled slopes. Because I lost a lot of speed for no reason. At least it looked like no reason to me.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck.
Well done.
Yes.
Don't know if this will suffice, but we shall see. Just about.
Excellent. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Oh, this is a really good lap.
Right on, man. Well done. Speed max out. Well done.
Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Well done. Good speed.
Yes.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Okay, let's go.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Good speed.
Nice.
Cool.
That almost went wrong there. But it didn't.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Come on, motherfucker. Final lap.
Got it.
I made the jump.
Cool.
Yes.
Just have to not choke now.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! Why? Well, it was still sub 32 seconds, but that wasn't flawless, as you could tell. That was still a really good time. Why did I fuck up on the very last lap? It will definitely be first here, but it still wasn't flawless because of the final lap. I'll just have to change the definition. I'll have to up my standards a bit to make the flawless one more flawless. So let's just say only sub 32 second laps instead of sub 33. That was really good, but not good enough.
See you later.
Because I'm doing the grind right now anyway, it might be better to keep going than to start another day.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Cool. Excellent.
Yes.
Speed max out.
Yeah.
Max out.
This was all too slow already. Crap, I think I forgot to save the profile with the near flawless laps.
See ya.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck. But I did reach the goal, so that was really surprising. Which was every lap sub 33 seconds and the first lap sub 40 seconds. Wasn't expecting to get that today. I was expecting to get a lot of these kind of tracks where I just have to reset immediately.
Speed max out.
I might switch tracks now. I've reached the flawless 7. Well, the goal I've set at least, not the flawless, because I fucked up in the final lap.
Speed max out.
So I could go try something I've been wanting to get for a while, which was a sub 30-50 spaceport 1 lap. As you can see, I got pretty close. And for that I won't need any fucking profiles loaded, because it's only about 1 lap record, so.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What I just did is the idea behind the, oops, well, minus the minus lap. But what I just did by bumping into that wall and then driving on the edge of the track is what the idea is of the quickest lap.
Speed
I'm just going to do a lap correctly now, so I don't have to, so I get a timer that actually runs for one entire lap. 2, 3, 4. Oops. 2. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? So what you're supposed to do is just wait there for 4 seconds, then jump back onto the track, and you won't get your minus lap message. You will be able to finish the race normally, the lap at least. But I've messed up for some reason a lot of times now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Now we have at least one lap finished, and we can start. The advantage of this, of grinding this best lap record, is that you never have to restart the race. You can just keep gaining minus laps. This is how you're supposed to do it. You have to jump back on there, jump back in, go go go, jump back in. And now I was too early jumping back in. So I'm not actually sure if sub 30-50 is possible, but and that wasn't correct angle. And now I have to recharge boost a bit, because if you run out of boost you can't do the I'm going too slow now. And I also missed the jump here. You can also make a fancier looking jump, but it always ends up in a minus lap. So that's not really useful. Neither is this lap. Oh, that was almost correct, except that I also went way too slow at the first part of the track. What am I doing? I might as well grab some boost. Let's see. Oh shit, I think I've hovered above the track there, which means it won't count. We shall see. Nope. So I hovered above the actual track for like a millisecond maybe, and it recognized me as not being out of bounds anymore, so the timer stopped running. The out of bounds timers, it just reset, so I still had to wait for those 5 seconds if I wanted to not get a minus lap message. So the idea is to bump into here like this, then land back on the edge of the track like this, then stay on that. So I have to kind of backwards steer in accordance to the corner here, and then jump up here and go straight to the well, I didn't know why that worked, but go straight over here and just finish the lap. That's how you get any time that's below 31 seconds. Otherwise there's no way you can get that. Let's see if I can at least get one. This might be enough. I'm not sure. We shall see. It was enough, but I was too slow, I think, to get sub 31. Yeah. But that is how it's supposed to work. Bump into here. I think this might be good enough. Go jump straight through here. Start boosting, jump in. And I'm out of boost. Fuck. That would have been a good one. But I ran out of boost. That's pretty painful. I noticed the music started skipping, so no more music. You can also jump like this. Well, like that as well, I suppose. But go really fast, hit here, jump, jump again, and you still end up here. But that goes too fast, so the counter here doesn't function properly and always gives a minus lap. So I don't do that. But it does look much cooler than bumping into something and then driving backwards and then jumping up into the ramp. Let's see if I can do it here, like that. But this doesn't work. It doesn't matter how long I wait, if I jump on here now, it just gives me a minus lap. Why? I have no idea. This might be a good one. If I can nail the bump here. Nope. Close, but just missed it. Fuck it. Back to Y2.
See ya.
And this time I cornered much. I cornered for too long, so I didn't tap the left and right keys, but I just held them down, which slows you down considerably.
See ya later.
Speed max max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! This is just the most frustrating. Well, there is another frustrating track. I might as well start doing that since I've reached my goal for today, which was bumping into that ceiling. There's a lot of really annoying tracks actually. This one is another one with those silly platforms. And this one has those. This is one which has a really weird tunnel, which took a really long time to find a good tactic for.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Well done.
Yes!
You got it. Speed max out. Good speed.
Alright!
So my goal for this track was to get
Speed max
a
out.
profile with each lap sub 1 minute.
Speed max out. Excellent.
Yes!
And that was really hard until I found out that you could just jump before you hit that tunnel we just went through, and it would just consider it a normal piece of track instead of a tunnel, so you wouldn't be bounced around all over. And I think this one will be sub 1 minute. Nope, not anymore. Could have been sub 1 minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I give up. Fuck it. Fuck this game. I still got half an hour to go.
Speed max out.
Yeah.
Fuck! Why did it slow down so much there? Fuck! I fell to the floor. Sometimes I don't know what this game is doing.
Bye-bye.
Speed max out.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck!
Speed max out.
Why? Why does this fucking spacebar work? I assume you can see me pressing it and nothing happening, right? That's why I like using that keyboard thingy. Fuck!
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Oh, this is a really good first lap. If I get this jump, yes, nice.
Excellent.
All right.
39:16, that's a new record for me at least. For the first lap.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Fuck! I hate how precise these jumps are in this track. Like every other track is just like do whatever you want, and this track is very precise on pretty much every jump,
Speed max
except this one maybe.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
That's really really fuck you. I won't be able to make that jump like that. And I should have saved the profile of the really good one. Fuck off! Jesus Christ. So if you press the spacebar button you jump in this game, but you can hold it down and it will jump higher. And when you tap it, it jumps lower. And somewhere in the middle is the perfect way to jump for that first piece of the track. Oh my god. Stop. Just like fuck off. And let me do at least the first lap now and then. Come on, jump.
Cool.
And that bump is less terrible than just what happened earlier. That was pretty bad though.
Speed max out.
God damn it.
Well done.
Fuck! I knew that was going to happen because I already bumped off something else a bit earlier.
See you later.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Oh my god. Just don't jump into it, you would say, but it's not that easy.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Oh nice, this is really fast.
Good
Bit too fast, it seems. Oh, that wasn't that bad. So you can also go too fast in this game, which is another nuisance. When you think you're doing well because you're going really fast, you just end up losing a lot of time because you weren't supposed to go that fast.
Speed max out. 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 You got it.
Yeah, that was too slow.
Good speed.
First lap was too slow. But I do want to practice a bit on the second lap.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man. Well done.
Nice sub 32 second lap.
Good speed. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
It's just above 32 seconds. That's still really good.
Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Right on, man.
Fuck! I knew I was going too slow, but I still decided to not cancel the entire track. I should reset more often than failing, because failing is worse than resetting.
Bye-bye.
max out. Speed max out. Speed max out.
This one isn't going that fast. That just means I can do this
Speed max out.
properly.
You got it.
Sub 40 seconds at least.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Speed max out.
Fuck!
Speed max out. Right on, man.
Like this is an alternative way to get through there. But it's slower.
Speed max
But
out.
since we've already ruined this track anyway,
Yes.
we can just continue ruining it. I used to do this instead of jumping across the, but as you can see the speed diminishes really quickly when you're on the rough area of the track.
Speed max out.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Excellent.
I'm actually still ahead of the of my other profile. That's because the other profile doesn't do the jump.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
Damn.
I wonder what happened. Well, this is obviously not quicker, but
Damn. Oops. Oh no.
let's see if I do this.
Oh my.
Oh, it reset me. So I practically nail the jump now 100% of the time, but I used to like attempt it like this and then just keep starting over without doing a full lap, because I didn't know you could make the jump all over, completely over the wall instead of through that small hole in the side there.
Speed max out. Speed max out.
All right.
I think we might be going too slow now. No, it's fine.
You got it. Speed max out. Speed max out. Speed max out. Cool. Right on, man. Well done. Speed
Let's
max
just-
out. Speed max out.
Fuck!
Speed max
Fuck
out.
you! Stupid game.
Oh my. Oops. Oh my. Oops.
You did it.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to rage quit. But you can't see I did set down the new world record, which is this 3:51.24, 7 seconds quicker than my previous record, and we even also set the best lap which is now 31 seconds and 640 milliseconds, which is about 300 milliseconds quicker than previously. So that's not too bad.